Hi everyone, I'm Hannah Olives and today's song in focus is Suntok sa Buwan by Session Road.
Hi, Sifters! You are listening to the Song and Focus podcast where we dive deep into your favorite tracks. I am Denice Lau.
Hi, I'm Acel, Bisa, and in today's episode, we will be talking about a hit song by Session Road, Suntok sa Buwan. This track was released in 2004 under their album Suntok sa Buwan and was written by our guest today, Hannah, and also her bandmate, Koy Placido. The song received several nominations like Song of the Year, Awit Award for Music Video of the Year, Awit Award for Best Rock Recording, and in 2019, the song was used in a movie called Sakaling Maging Tayo. So today, ayun, tama ba? We are pleased to have the lead vocalist and chief composer of one of the most popular and timeless bands in the Philippines, Miss Hannah Olives. Welcome to Song in Focus
Hi
podcast.
Denise! Hi! Thanks for having me.
Welcome! So, handa ka na bang bumalik sa nakaraan?
Try natin
Nag-uusap kami kanina eh. Hindi niya na rin maalala yung details. So, ito yung test. Parang like, ano
Yeah,
to?
we will try our
Live
best.
quiz.
That's what we're doing in 2001 and 2002 and 2003 really. Maaalala ko ba lahat yun?
20 years before, you wrote a great song. And till today, it's still sung by many. So, fun fact lang, before I ask my first question.
Yeah.
In my company, we have interns. And then we said, we'll have Suntok sa Buwan as one of the featured sa shows. Sila like, Suntok sa Buwan. Alam nila. Tapos sagot ko, alam niyo yun? Pinanganak na ba kayo nun? Diba isipin mo, like what? Diba? Hindi pa, technically. Tapos sabi ko, sabi nila, OG po yun, OG.
If the song was a person, nagtatrabaho na siya.
Oo,
right?
diba?
Hindi pa siya retired. 2019 may movie pa siya.
Diba? Yung tao siya, ano na siya, what?
Nagdebut na siya.
Oo, diba? For sure.
Engaged na ba siya? Hindi pa, bata pa. Hindi pa siya engaged.
2004.
Kasi,
Diba?
one thing about this song is that it was released in 2004, but it was written way before that, actually.
Oh.
So, when it was released, we were actually already playing it a lot live. So, yung actual year that this song was written was probably, ito yung tinatry kong alalahanin kanina.
Stay strong.
Around maybe 2000 or 2001, ganyan.
Oh,
wow.
So 22 years halos. Wild.
Kasabay nung Torete, 2000.
Exactly. Yeah.
Kasi magkakasabay kami. Kaya alam ang galing.
Diba?
Tapos years after siya na-release. Parang like...
Yes, kasi our very first album was released in 1998 ata or 99. And then, yung first na label namin, after that, released us na. So, for a while, we were just floating around. Wala kaming label. And then, so, we were still making music though. I vividly remember where we wrote the song. Kaya yun yung iniisip ko. Kami nakatira nung time na yon. Kung sino yung boyfriend ko nung time na yon.
Aha, parang kilala ko.
Tapos, yun.
Kilala ko rin ba? Ganun ba siya kilala? Like timeless din ba siya?
My boyfriend during this time kasi, si Koy yung boyfriend ko. My guitar. Yeah. So I co-wrote this song with my boyfriend that time. Yeah.
Nakalala ko sa script.
And so
juicy.
when we were writing this song, it was when we used to live pa sa Project 4, dining table, tas we were just like that whole session, siguro like maybe sabi mo tuloy-tuloy maybe a week or two, ganyan. We were just churning out a lot of music that time. Alam mo yung ganado, ganon. So I think that time we wrote most of the hit songs in that Blue album eh. So, ang nakakatawa nun, so sinulat nga namin ko yung mga songs, diba, together. It was like, if I think about it now, we were still together. Pero like, maybe sabihin mo na maybe in 6 months to a year, we were not gonna be together na eh. So, ang daming mga breakup songs dun sa album na yun. So, we were laughing kasi syempre now we're all good and friends again, right? But we were laughing like it was such a premonition of what, di ba? Like, things to come. Parang ganon.
Oh my gosh!
Nakakatawa. But anyway, Suntok sa Buwan was written nga maybe in year 2000 with Koi. And it was yung process namin when we were writing it is more like, oh, I'll write one line and then you'll write one line and then I'll write one line and then yung sagutan parang ganon. And then you were just trying to make sense of it. And it was mainly just about, you know, a love that parang hindi mangyayari, ganon, di ba? Kaya nga siya Suntok sa Buwan. But then also, when I listen to it now, natatawa din ako kasi parang yung contrast nung asan yung headspace ko nung sinusulat namin to. Nakikita ko talaga yung yung ang bata pa nung utak ko.
Ganun
diba?
ka pa pala mag-isip.
Diba? Yung parang now when I look at it, I feel like I had a lot of growing up na rin. That's, a lot of life happened already. Kumbaga, when I look back, tinitignan ko, ang bata ko pa talaga when I wrote that song. Kasi, you're just writing about the stuff that you know, right? So, parang, wala, ganun. Parang ang daming mga selfish lives na nangyayari, ganun. Yung parang, the line that goes, di mo napapansin, kailangan mo akong dinggin. Di habang buhay, ikaya antayin. Yung parang, kasi may line na parang magbago ka kasi, para okay tayo, parang ganun. Kasi parang, di ba, now do you really want to be in a relationship na you're trying to change somebody? Hindi naman talaga ganun dapat, di ba? So, natatawa ako na parang dati may ganun. So, in contrast, at least I knew nag-mature tayo.
You can compare now, no?
Oo,
like how
diba?
you think now at saka before. Pero do you still remember, sabi mo, di ba, nag-ano kayo ni Koy na first line, yung line, ikaw muna. Do you still remember yung first line na kinontribute mo in writing this song?
Actually, you know what? It's too melded together already for me to specify which exact line I wrote in this song. And ang tagal na rin niya eh. Parang ang hirap halukayin kung ano yung specific. But for sure, alam ko yung itanong mo sa akin. Yun, I wrote that line.
And then, that's the hook eh. Itanong mo sa
akin. Tapos Koy was like, I said, itanong mo sa akin. And then he's like, tatanungin ko rin. Ganun siya. So parang, hindi.
wow!
Parang, ang pilosopo mo naman masyado. Ganun ako. Tapos sabi niya, ba't hindi? Diba? Bakit binabalik ko lang sa'yo? Parang ganun siya sa akin. Saka parang, will it work? Parang inuulit lang natin yung same line. Parang ganun ako sa kanya. Sabi ko parang ang redundant. Sabi niya, hindi, itry mo lang kasi. Ganun siya sa akin. So anyway, as we were going along, sabi ko, it kind of works. Kind of works.
Parang siyang musical, yung you finish each other's sentences. Alam mo yung gano'n?
Parang ganun.
Yung like,
yeah.
But question, kasi 'di ba sabi mo kayo noon. Sabi mo, you write about the things. Pwede ba magtanong ng ganito? Siyempre, happily married ka na.
Excuse
so like,
me, kaya Habi, andyan pa naman siya.
like, past yun.
Wala na.
Wala na.
Parang di magpe-play to, no? Hindi niya maririnig. Siya pa yung nag-ayos ng camera.
Okay.
Para lang pag-usapan yung nakaraan. So, curious ako kasi sabi mo, ayun nga, you're talking about things you know. And then, was this, what was the topic from you? From him? Was it a concept lang na far from you guys? You heard about
Actually, it was more, it was a concept. But, of course, during this time, yung alam mo naman na love is like mga ganyan lang kababaw eh. Diba? Kasi parang bata ka pa, you're like in your 20s, diba? It's not specifically my story or his story, but it was just a concept. But in the end, nung naghiwalay din kami, parang naging kanta ko din siya kasi I was in other relationships, he was in other relationships. So parang, di ba, you find, nagiging kanta mo rin siya at some point, eh, di ba? Parang you connect to it in a different level at some point. But when we were writing it, it wasn't really about us, parang ganun. It was just a concept.
But who thought yung phrase na suntok sa buwan? Like, who's na gamitin yun?
As a title, you mean?
Oh, and also the part of the song. Diba?
Kasi nga parang I don't know na who, but parang while we were doing it, it was just like, the idea was like, imposible to mangyari.
Imposible.
Parang ganon. So, di ba, parang shoot for the moon ka, ganyan. So, di ba, that phrase is very, sikat siya eh, you know, it's a very used line actually. So, sabi ko, yeah, I guess Suntok sa Buwan is, parang apt siya for the song. So, we found a way to, like, use it for that specific song.
How about the melody? So you guys said you said na exchange kayo ng lines during for the lyrics, but how about the melody? Like how did it start? Who decided or the direction?
Melody kasi usually it's me eh. So Koi usually does like, you know, he makes a chord pattern and then I ask him to just keep repeating. Sige, tuloy mo lang yan. Tug, 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 ganyan. And then I start humming. And then sasabihin ko sa kanya, parang kailangan ng chord change dito. Parang ganon. And then he'll find the chord. Ganon. So ganon yung flow ng, ano namin, nung process nung paggawa ng song na to. So mostly the melody was from me.
How did the band, pumasok? Like, how did you do it? Like, tapos na, and then pinarinig mo, and then sa studio?
Yeah. Well, basically kasi, ang nangyayari is like, when we write songs, it's just acoustic guitar and then lyrics and then melody muna. And then, pag medyo sort of meron ng itsura or parang may format na, and then we make everybody else listen. And then yun nga, everybody will, you know, chime in na kung ano yung ideas nila. Maybe we can do this. Baka dapat tong part na to may konting, you know, yung ganon, instrumental part or whatever. Ganon. So, the band comes in pagka yung ano na, with specific to this song, yung instrumentation part na, yung ganong type.
How did you feel about this song when you finished it? Diba usually, yung mga artists, meron silang parang favorites or like, I really feel good about it. I really like this song. Like, was this
actually,
a bet? Was this a bet song?
No, this song, when we had a lot of time kasi to feel it out with like, kasi ako parang, okay, it's a good song. I like it. Ganon. And then you play it for other people kasi syempre, relative naman yung ako, I like it. What, diba? Ganon. So, we started playing it live. And then parang, okay, people are liking it. Ganon. So, tapos hasang-hasa na tong kanta na to bago to na-record actually. Kasi parang we've been playing it now for years. Maybe like a couple of years before we actually recorded the album. So, by that time, parang ano na namin, yung napaglaruan na namin lahat. So, parang okay yung, ang daming mga liit na details that we were able to like play around with. And then, the guitars, parang pinaglalaroan din ni ko yung like stuff that he can do with the guitars, the guitar parts, ganon. And then, yung feeling ko towards this song, actually, so, ayun na, na-release na si song, diba? And then, it kind of like, nagkasarili siyang buhay eh. So, parang you released it out into the world. And then, diba, nagkasarili siyang buhay na doon. Tapos, people everywhere and anywhere we would go, yan na yung song na alam nila na song namin, right? So, for years, it was just like, Suntok sa Buwan, Suntok sa Buwan, Suntok sa Buwan. Tapos ako parang may time na parang, okay, move on na tayo, guys. Parang ganun ako, So, may moment in my life na parang hindi kami friends nung song. I don't know if you understand it, Acel, pero parang,
gets ko yun.
Yung parang
pwede mag-move on na tayo,
guys. May iba naman
guys.
akong kanta eh. Parang ganon.
Pwede yung iba naman.
Oo, diba? So may moment na parang, ayoko siyang kantahin, yung ganon. So may moment na parang hindi kami naging friends. Tapos, of course, after that part, that na hindi kami friends part, I guess it also, I needed to grow up in a sense na I had to actually, like, you know, take a step back and parang, wait lang. You know, this song has opened so many doors for us. Bakit ba ako nagagalit sa kanya? Parang ang dami kong issue towards the song. Parang gano'n. So, I had to mature in a way na parang, wait lang, I have to like be friends with it again. And then, you know, you realize, hindi eh. Ano siya eh, malaki siyang part ng buhay ko. Ganon. So parang, nagbati ulit kami, ganon. And then parang I learned to like, love it again in a different way. And then parang appreciate it for, you know, kung ano yung dinala niya sa buhay ko, dinala niya sa pagiging musician ko, ganun. Kasi, I mean, to this day nga, like you said, Denice, like, di ba, people still know what that song is. For me, kung hanggang ngayon alam pa rin nila, then, I mean, di ba, big deal siya kasi it left a mark, kumbaga.
Legacy rin yun eh. They
Yeah.
called it an OG. Imagine. Like OG.
Ang tanda.
Ngayong bati na kayo. Ngayong bati na kayo nung kanta mo. Ano bang favorite po sa kanya? Like, I mean, the favorite part of that song na yung, I know you wrote it, pero is there like a certain part or even a lyric na part ng song na your favorite?
I think it's the idea of that type of love where you're willing to do anything to be with the person. Yung parang may hope pa din. You know, even if like, it's suntok sa buwan, pero parang there are lines na, sige na, pag umamin ka, parang I'll, you know, ibibigay
Lahat
ko sa'yo
ay
lahat.
gagawin.
Exactly,
Hindi
di ba?
kayo
So,
aamin.
parang that line, even if it's like medyo impossible, it's like the hopefulness of it is, I think that part is timeless yung hopefulness eh. Kumbaga, in any situation, kahit now, di ba? Parang, if there's hope, parang, ano siya, like, timeless nga. Kumbaga, and everybody can relate to that eh. Diba?
So, going back, so babalik ulit tayo ng malayo. So, nilabas niya siya, 2004.
Yeah.
And may music video siya. It was mentioned in the intro that it was
Yeah.
nominated for like a great music video. And nakita ko siya, like, actually, it's really creative. I mean, I was telling Acel before this interview na I could only imagine yung difficulty nung editing. Kasi iba before.
Gumawa ng music video.
Yung tool. And then it had like yung mga half and half, like mga layerings and stuff na, saan yun? Saan yung...
Actually, yung gumawa nun kasi, we wanted our friends to help us make it. Eh. So we got like our director friends from Baguio to help
session,
us with it.
ang slow ko,
Oh,
session
as in
road.
like all the footage
Wait
is
lang.
there.
Sorry, ngayon ko lang. Sinabi mo kanina sa akin.
Ay, Denice, sinabi ko nga sa'yo, Baguio, gagaling
Sorry.
sa Baguio.
Naisip ko lang strawberry cake, gano'n. I mean, ngayon lang siya nung sinasabi ko, sorry na, grabe, totoo to live to. Kanina sinasabi sa akin ni Acel, sabi ko pa, sabi ni Acel, shoot you to sa Baguio. Duh. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Na natin yun.
Nakakonect ko na lahat. Oh no. Ano isip? Ito, totoo. Pag sinasabi yung session road, isip ko session road. Hindi session.
I see.
Road.
Anyway,
go
session
ahead.
road guys, because we're the whole band.
It's from session.
From Baguio.
Okay.
We're all from Baguio. Born and raised in Baguio. Yun yung, ano niya, yun yung, doon nanggaling yun.
Sorry, iba talaga yung session na nasa isip ko. Pero, na-absorb ko. Okay, na-absorb ko lang. Pero maganda pa rin yung music video. Okay, go.
So yun nga, so all the footages from there are like, from shot all in Baguio, and then yung friend nga namin yung nag-direct ng video, and then actually I remember the whole shoot was so, since we were all friends, parang sobrang relax lang siya, ganun, when we were shooting it. And then I remember syempre, you know, when we were shooting sa may, kunyari, along Session Road, yung mga shots that we were just walking, crossing the street, mga ganyan. Medyo guerrilla effect, ganyan. Parang, okay, go! So, parang, okay, sige, walk, ganyan. And then, yung parang end scene doon, yung may parang performance, diba? That was, yeah, ano siya actually, that's a place called Vocas. It's, in along Session Road, and then I don't know if you know that restaurant Oh My Gulay. Anyway, it's like a really famous place there in Baguio. So yung ano siya, parang art space talaga siya, and then there's a stage, and then doon namin shoot yung parang end scene nga na may live performance. And then, it was, actually, pagkatas na nung video shoot, nag-jam pa kami eh. Like, tumugtog pa kami, ganun.
Talaga, yung tumugtog kayo doon. No?
Oh, and then kasi lahat ng tao dun sa fake audience namin supposedly, or like, also friends din lang, hanging out, kumbaga, nang gugulo, nangungulit, ganun. So, after nung shoot, jam pa kami, ganun, tugtugan pa, hang out, ganun.
Okay, ang nice. Gets.
Doon muna tayo sa before. Meron ka bang mga memories na when you were playing it, no, na parang something na magandang i-share? Like, during that time when you would perform this, like, any gigs or particular
I think, those moments na I realized this song was taking off talaga is when you know you're playing in some province far away, and then you're playing it live and the people are singing it. Ako, tuwing hindi ako nag-a-assume kasi na every time I go somewhere, lagi yung kinakabahan na parang hindi naman tayo kilala ng mga tao dito eh. Parang ganun yung iniisip ko palagi. So, tuwing sasampa ako sa stage kahit saan, yung may kaba ako na parang, oh my God, Lord, help us, parang ganun. So, parang bahala ka na. But then, when we start playing that song, they start singing, parang ako, wait, asan ba tayo? Di ba parang layo na nito? Parang ganon. And then they start singing it. Then dun ko talaga na-appreciate yung kung saan kami dinala nung kantang yun. Kumbaga, kung saan siya umabot. Parang ganon. So, I started trusting the song in the sense that, you know, these people may not know most of our songs when we're playing, but sigurado ko when we play this song, kayo pala yun. Parang ganon. So, inano ko siya, little by little, I was starting to trust it na parang, hindi, okay. Kahit nasa malayo tayong lugar, they'll know this song. Parang ganon. So, the fact that they'd sing it, yun yung mga will always be memorable to me. Alam mo yan. You know, yung parang, okay, bibitawan na yung mic, kumakanta lang sila, tapos ako parang, yung na-out of body experience ka ng contest, parang, go-observe ka, gano'n. Gano'n. Which is very, parang I'm grateful that I experienced those things. Kasi, iba rin siya eh. I mean, that's something that hindi ko din really ma-explain so well. Hindi ko ma-articulate kung ano yung pakiramdam eh. But yun, yung mga ganong moments.
Curious lang ako. So, diba the song has been around in different versions, ganyan. And so many people still sing it till today. Did you expect that it would be this big, or what do you think contributed to it being really everywhere, or like, you know, surviving generations in a way?
Surviving.
Iba na nga.
Surviving.
Sorry, mali yung word.
Ano?
Oy, pero grabe kasi. Like,
Longevity.
Isipin mo, like, before it was like LimeWire, and then radio, and then CDs, and then now it's like Spotify, and it still has millions of streams. So parang in all forms of music appreciation, it's here.
Kasi you know what?
Grabe.
Ako, I don't naman write songs thinking na parang, this is gonna be a good one. Parang ganon eh. Di ba for me, when we make songs, it's just, you're making songs. You're happy if you churn out music na yung ikasisiya mo, ganon. Parang, you'll be proud of, kumbaga, ganon. So, of course, we didn't expect it to be what it is now, kung ano man siya ngayon, di ba? Hindi mo naman yun ine-expect, it just happens eh. I think it became what it is then because yung mga nakikinig din before, ang ano nila eh, like the fans were really like, sobrang, iba yung support in the sense that, you know, people will really follow you in like live gigs, ganun.
Vote.
Kahit saan kami pumunta dati, ando dun silang lahat. Nasa South kami, ando dun sila. Sa QC kami, nando dun sila. Yung ganon. And then, you know, nagkaroon talaga siya ng like interest din. Kumbaga, people kept like asking for it to be played in radio stations. Yung ganun, wala na kasi, hindi na rin, I don't know how things are now. Like pag may bagong music sa radio
Ngayon
station.
walang request na
I was gonna say, may nagre-request pa ba?
Wala na.
Does that even happen pa? Like people parang, hi, can you play this song? Parang ganun. May ganun pa ba?
Wala na. May mga top, pa nga dati, di ba? Kaya may top 10 kasi mga kung most requested kasi.
Yeah, I remember it always being in that, like, for a while, it would be always in the top 10 of like, whatever played during the week, yung mga ganon, OPM during the week, ganyan. And then, of course, also in Baguio, the support of like the people of Baguio then before, panay-panay din talaga yung patugtog sa radyo sa Baguio. Kaya I guess, I mean, it is what it is now, yung ganon. I think it's really more of like the people supporting us or who supported us also. Kaya napunta siya sa kung ano siya ngayon, parang ganon. Kasi hindi, I don't know, I'd like to think hindi naman talaga, I mean, you make a song but hindi mo naman iisipin na, galing ko, parang ganon, diba? Hindi naman yun yung purpose mo diba? Yeah, you're just trying to release creativity and then mangyari na yung mangyayari, diba? So ngayon naman. Okay. In the now. Naisip ko lang, no? For you, no, you've accomplished, in a way, I mean, that's a great feat, like to have a song that would surpass generation, would thrive. Kailangan natin makahanap ng better na word.
Okay, paano bang word doon?
Feeling ko kasalanan ko to, pero like, sorry.
Hindi ko din maisip.
But I really say it with respect.
Wala yung vocabulary ko eh.
Sobrang amazing kasi. So parang like, feeling ko,
I mean,
grabe.
Yeah, I mean, sa videoke siya. I mean, kahit mga bata, and they still know the song. But for you now, as an established artist, ano yung, meron pa bang suntok sa buwan for you? Like, in your life, what do you think you can consider a suntok sa buwan?
Actually, okay na question yun. Kasi,
Miss Universe.
Diba? Hindi, kasi kailangan ko talaga siya isipin. Kasi, when you're settled into your life and parang everything's going really well and you're content and you're happy. Parang,
you have a family, you have a business.
And yun parang hindi ko iniisip kung parang, okay, ano pa ba yung ganon? But since andito na rin lang tayo, nag-usapan na rin lang natin.
Counseling talaga to.
Counseling.
Like, okay lang, you can open up.
Higa lang ako.
To ballpen, ganyan. Okay.
I think now, kasi syempre, as you know, I've been away from music for a really long time also. Did life, did other things, concentrated on being a mom, ganon. I think now yung idea of trying to achieve something again is maybe trying to get back into music again. So maybe not really suntok sa buwan, but kasi I know that if I want to and I put effort into it, it can happen again. Diba? Parang so siguro it's more of like, hindi naman sa parang hard to reach ganun, but parang I just have new parang direction that I want to follow, kumbaga. So trying to get back into music maybe is my suntok sa buwan.
And I hope you will, no?
Ayun na nga.
I'm sure a lot of people, they miss you. I miss you.
Thank you.
So, kaya nga, chinika-chika ka na. Kaya nga, nag-lunch tayo, no? So, yeah. Ano pang question?
Are you writing songs ba now? I mean, in relation to what you said.
Yeah,
like
actually, to be honest, I haven't written in a really long time. I haven't sung in a really long time. I haven't held my guitar in a really long time. Yun yung honest truth. But since being around all these women, like sina Acel, sina Aya, sina Luigi, sina Barbie, parang it lit a fire in my belly na, baka may something pa. Parang ganun. So, and then, they're also encouraging eh. So, I'm trying to get my footing back and trying to fall in love with music again. Andun ako. So, let's see. Tingnan muna natin. Let me
Let's see.
hold my guitar again and then maybe get some inspiration and hopefully at some point write again and make music again. But yun nga, I'm trying to find my way back into it lang. Andun tayo ngayon. Alam ni Acel yan.
Yeah, that's nice.
Since siguro one of the last question ko would be, you mentioned about, the song having its own life, and like you said that you've kind of took a break from making music, but imagine it's still in movies and it's still being played, right?
2019, that's
Yeah,
really
It's still running, even if you're taking a break, you're still there everywhere. It's amazing, to be honest. I mean, you say you took a break, but then I didn't feel it because it's like you're there. So, like, do you have any message to your own song, like if it's a human being? I'm just curious because you've been talking about it.
Bati
Like
na
it's a
kayo di ba? Bati na.
bati na
Oh, bati
kayo.
na
You've been through
Anak,
so much.
Anak, ito yung
Ah.
message ko para sa kanya. Anak,
Like,
anak ko talaga. Anak, pagbutihin mo ang pag-aaral mo.
nakatapos ka ba? Kamusta naman?
Kaya nga pala siya. Kung sinulat ko siya ng 2001.
Wow.
Hindi. I-assume na lang natin na 20 years old siya. If the song was a person and I had a message to it, okay. Ni-imagine ko muna siya as a person.
Iba siya.
Okay.
Curious lang.
Diba? No, I think
Babae
I
ba
think
siya?
kasi-
Babae.
Gender reveal, ganun.
yung it's a girl. A 20-year-old girl. Siguro I'd give lang advice to that person, right? Na love will be hard. Kasi yan yung mga sinusulat. When we were that age, Acel, alam mo yan. Yung mga sinusulat natin mga kanta, mga ano yan eh, lahat ouchie in the heart, lahat. Ganon. Diba? So, since this song is somewhat like that, siguro I can just say, kung tao siya, as 20 years old siya, naku, maraming heartbreak na mangyayari sa'yo. Diba? And then, a lot of things will happen with regards to that area of your life. So, kapit ka lang and be around people who can, give you good advice and be around friends who you can trust. Ganyan. And, kasi nung time na yun, hindi rin ako, like mentally, I was not maybe, of course, you're not self-aware enough to know what you're doing really. 20 ka, selfish ka. Diba? Gusto mo lang yung gusto mo, yung ganun, diba? Tapos insecure ka pa, ganun, diba? So, I guess, if somebody told me before na parang just be around people that you can trust and, that will look after you in the sense na that will not abuse you or take advantage of your kindness, yung mga ganyan. So ako parang, hey, song, okay, find good friends, okay, be around good people. That will take you a long way eh. Just be around good people. Kasi at 20, what were we doing? I was just like getting drunk all the time. You know what I mean? Ganun, parang with relation to me, parang ganun, nandun ako sa headspace na yun eh. Growing up eh, di ba? Parang you're trying to figure out who you are. So if I had maybe like better friends, maybe hindi rin ako lumihis masyado. Ganun, parang wawala ka, ganun. Di ba? So I guess yun, parang just be around people that will lift you up. Okay, song.
Good message, good message.
Good message. O, yung mga nakikinig dyan, 20 years old.
Yung mga 20-year-old. Pero iba na rin kasi the kids today eh.
Yeah.
Diba? Iba na rin eh. I think they have more self-awareness. Actually.
Access to more people is easier din. Like,
now.
before kasi where you're placed, that's your community, diba? Like, you don't get to
Now.
choose which school you're in, what seat you'll take. I think,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
being a child do before. Like, feeling ko, wala naman tayong choice. Half of it.
Yeah.
Until we realize we do have a choice. And then now we make better choices.
That's true. That's very true.
Kids now could chat, hey, that's a cool kid. I want to chat them.
Yeah.
And now they're surrounded by good friends, diba?
Yun nga yun eh. Kasi syempre parang during that time also, parang wala ka masyadong, like me, I didn't really have that much of confidence in myself to like say, hey, I don't like this, or hey, yung ganon, parang to say no to things, yung ganyan. Parang, I remember during those times, I would sing 6 nights a week. Minsan, naglalagari ka pa sa isang gabi. Yung ganon, yung medyo patayan yung gig schedule. Every day. Minsan, kahit Sunday, minsan kahit holiday, ganon, lahat.
New Year.
Parang,
salubong.
I didn't take care of myself well in the sense na parang I could have said to some gigs. I could have said no to some gigs rather. Pero, umaabot ako sa point dati na wala ka ng boses, pero kailangan mo sumampa. Anong gagawin mo? Yung ganon. Parang, yung if I could just like go back and maybe take care of myself more. Maybe that's one thing din. Kasi, grabe yung gig schedule before. I'm sure you'd do that also before, Acel.
Yeah,
Diba?
yeah. Kaya sobrang intindihan kita. Hindi ka, tapos parang hindi ka naman makano kasi it's a band. No? Like,
Yeah,
if
exactly.
everyone,
Exactly.
well, it's fun naman, pero syempre,
Looking back
papagod.
lang.
Oo, diba?
Balance.
Masaya naman, pero yeah.
Actually, kung hindi rin tayo ganun, if you know, syempre bata tayo, lakas natin, di ba? Ang bilis mag-bounce back, ganun, parang late night. And then the next day,
Tulog
late
ka lang
night
sana.
ulit.
Oo.
You think uubra yung
Araw-araw.
No.
Ngayon, di na. My gosh.
Di ba? Yung
8
ganun.
o'clock, antok na ako eh.
Exactly. We had youth on our side, kumbaga. So I guess, you know, that kind of worked out for us. But in the end, you know, yung parang there were moments lang na parang wala ka ng boses. Doon ako na ano rin minsan eh, before. Ako parang, what am I gonna do? Wala na akong boses kakanta. Kailangan kong kumanta. Doon ako na parang medyo natutorn na parang, ba't umabot sa ganun? Parang ganun. Diba? If I could have rested a little bit, give you time, you know, time to rest lang for everybody. I'm sure not just me, but of course the band. Then, diba? Pagod lahat yan. Yan.
Yeah.
So, do we not know anything? May naalala
Anything
ka pa ba?
pa ba na magandang i-share sa ating mga listeners? Like, story about the song? Or I mean, like, parang trivia? Or fun moments during the recording? I don't know. Mga pwede bang...
Gosh.
Mga hindi alam nila.
I was gonna say, oh my gosh, ang hirap mag-isip, Acel.
Exactly.
Exactly, it's like so long ago. It's so hard for me to remember, like...
Saan ba kayo nag-record niyan?
Oh,
Sa
signed
anong
na ba
studio
kayo
yan?
nun? Or
Oh,
before
yes.
ito?
Sa studio
Yan yun.
ng Alpha.
Alpha.
Mhm.
Sa QC.
Yes, yeah.
Ito ba yung the RX band breakout thing?
Yes.
Yun.
Kasi ito nga yung nangyari nun.
Ito
Kasi,
yung winning song? Ito yung winning song eh.
So
Yeah.
ito yung pinanalo mo, Acel, yung kinukwento mo. Si Acel yung judge daw. Tama ba?
Sabi ko, ang galing kasi, ang galing na naman talaga ni Hana eh. Talagang siya magaling din si, hello, sorry, Myro, Stone Free. I love you, bro.
exactly.
Silent
kaibigan kita,
Sanctuary
bro.
din, di ba kalaban? Si Acel daw, sabi ni Acel kanina.
Isa lang ako. Oo, madami. I think 5 kami. Isa ako doon. So, we had a really hard time. Kasi, magagaling sila. Yung top
Sino yung
3.
magkakalaban noon time na yun?
I remember
Madami
mine.
pang
Silent.
iba. Oo, ang top 3
Silent
sila.
Sanctuary,
Silent
Stone
Sanctuary,
Free,
Stone Free, and Session Road. Sila yung top 3. So, yun yung ang hirap na kung sino yung... Siyempre,
Tapos
isa lang
Acel,
naman.
ang vinote mo is...
5 kami. Baka nakikinig si Myro.
yun pala yung totoong, ito yung what else do you not know about the song? Yung opinion ni Acel about it. Joke lang.
Ang total, ang hirap mamili. Pero syempre,
Baka friendship
Hana.
over na kayo ni...
friendship
Si Hana
over
yung kaharap
namin ni
mo
Myro.
ngayon.
Okay lang yan.
Pag si Myro naman yung in-interview, tanungin natin. So, ito kinento mo ba to?
Ibahin mo lang ng konti yung story mo.
Like wala. Kasi, alam mo yun, syempre si Myro.
Oo, 'di pero
Funny
ano,
Dun parang ano na namin yun. Kumbaga, we were like, sige na, let's do this na. Kasi
oo.
yung habol namin nun is if we lose, wala naman, parang you have nothing to lose, kumbaga.
Mm.
If you,
Tsaka
kung
recording
manalo
deal
kami,
yun eh.
ayos lang, di ba? Kung manalo kami, we were really after the record
Record.
contract.
Oh, kasi wala kang
Mm.
gastos, di ba? They will produce
Yeah.
it for you. They will
And
market
kasi,
it for you. So
ang tagal
talagang
na naming nakatenga na wala kaming
Label.
album release nung time na yun, and label nga. So we were like, sort of like,
Suntok
merong
Cebuan.
ganito, let's see what happens. Try lang, parang ganun. Nangyari. Di okay.
So yun pala yung what else do we not know about the song? That Acel voted the song and
Ano pala
gave
yun,
and gave Hannah and the Session Road the recording deal. And then they got to record it because of your vote.
isa lang naman ako.
Hi,
doon,
Myro.
Lima kami. Sorry, Myro. Si Hannah binoto ko talaga.
Oh my.
Yun.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
I love the song.
Thank you.
Okay.
Tagal nun. Naalala ko na
Tagal na.
memory, ako bigla
May
dun
pictures kaya doon? Acel na nagjo-judge ka.
Kasi naman
tapos
wala pang phone no na picture eh. Ang
may
picture
multiply
nun,
na
as in
ata.
talagang picture, yung picture na camera.
Yun talagang
Wala ka naman, hindi mo naman talaga nagpa-picture. So wala kami picture, no?
Actually,
sayang. Baka meron si Hannah.
Wala akong picture.
alam mo yung nanay ko kasi mahilig
Ay,
magpipicture.
oh my
kasi
gosh.
tita kasi nandoon. Oo nga.
So,
I'm sure meron.
Kailangan
Okay.
ko lang maghalongkat sa baul niya.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll wait for it.
Para
It's funny
i-post din
because
namin.
Asel, ang daming, nung naglipat yung mom ko, my God, ang daming mga things doon, mga old na mga magazines that we were all in it, yung mga ganon.
Oo. Tsaka mga Itbulaga guesting natin.
Oh my God, oo.
Kasama ko yan si Hannah palagi, acoustic, unplugged.
Oo, tama.
Bago pa may sessionista sa ASAP, may mga kami doon, unplugged sa
Oo.
Itbulaga.
That's
Ako
good.
si Hannah,
Meron sa YouTube.
si
Meron sa
Barbie,
YouTube.
si Ice. I don't know, kasi
Siguro, if you,
Sige, hanapin ko. Malalaman natin after this. Pagka-upload natin ng episode na to, hanapin ko yon. Tapos i-post natin na found it, gano'n. Okay, noted. So fun. Okay, that was fun. Okay, so I think I have no questions. I'm all questioned out.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Hannah, for
Sobrang thank
Thanks
you.
also for having me. It was fun going down memory lane.
we are just here for your song feelings. Wow. Bagong mantra namin. Song feelings are welcome. Ganon.
And we are excited to hear your new songs.
Yes, balik ka when you have one. Tapos
maybe,
let's talk about
alam mo, medyo may pagka-turtle ako eh. Dadating tayo dyan. Pero,
Okay,
baby
meron
steps
akong
ako,
next
baby
year.
steps.
Okay lang yan.
Let's see where will it, kung saan tayo mapapadpad.
Exciting. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. So, stick around. We are still gonna talk about Hannah, her feelings, and her feelings about the feelings of the song. Here at Song in Focus with Acel at our focus sessions. Yes. So, see you guys.
So, hello again. We're back for another round of focus sessions here with Denice and to talk about Suntok sa Buwan.
Yeah, and Hannah. So, ang gusto ko lang sabihin is, kanina pa ako, kating-kati i-share sa'yo, na wala lang, parang ang cool kasi, hindi, feelings lang. Hindi naman tayo mag-chika minute ngayon. Ano lang, perspective, ganyan. So, ako, natuwa ako kasi, in such a way that, what I realized is we really are our songs. So, remember when we asked her for a message to her song? Tapos what she did was she... I think, as if she was talking to herself.
Oo.
Ang galing, di ba? Kasi...
yun din yung naisip ko. Teka, parang she's talking to herself na.
Or it's about her, who she was. And it's really parang... I don't know what to call it. It's really touching to see how she sees the song as herself. I mean, no matter what she thinks about that the actual message, di ba? Parang sabi nga niya, it was just a concept, it was a state of mind that time with projecting her age, ganyan. But when we asked her to leave a message to her song, it was as if the song is who she is during that time, or at least at the moment in time. And now that she's, yun, diba, she said it's a girl, diba? We were joking about gender reveals and stuff, but lang. And kahit naman sa audience, what we listen to a lot during certain times, the songs that we call our song, that's my song, diba? May ganun tayo. It's as if we're also talking to ourselves when we revisit that song. It shows personality. And imagine, for a person who wrote it and who lived it and who had to sing it again and again every day for, sabi niya, 6 nights, di ba? So, hindi ka ba naman maging ikaw? Hindi ba naman yung kanta maging ikaw? At maging synonymous? Hindi ko maiisip. Tama ba? Like, yun lang. Medyo ewan ko, na-touch ba yung term? Hindi ko sure. But it really made a mark. Kasi parang, wow, the songs we write, they're who we are. And ako, pag iniisip ko din, the songs I write or I listen to, whenever I say these are my songs, or whenever pag sinabi na iba to describe it, indirectly, when we talk about songs, we're describing ourselves and where we are that time. Or a version of us at some point in like the universe, alam mo yun. So, medyo wala lang, na ano lang ako dun. Parang, ganun. Di ba? Yun. Ikaw?
Ako naman, when she was sharing about, yun nga, the song, no, na naging kaaway niya one time of her life. So, parang, I can really relate, parang, like if yun nga, parang yung song, parang naging kakompetensya mo na siya kasi it has a life of its own suddenly, na parang it's taking you, like, it's like taking over you na as an artist, like parang teka, ako, meron din ako, pero ito lang, ito parang nakabox ka na doon sa song na yon. And sometimes it's your biggest hit, but at the same time, you don't know if it's like a blessing or a curse kasi hindi na maka-move on dun sa hit, no? But if you see it in a different perspective, like what she realized na, but wait, this song is something helped her and brought her everywhere and opened doors for her. And then suddenly you become grateful for that. And I guess what you're saying is in a way the same. Like the song becomes you. It's synonymous to you. Na hindi na siya mawawala. Even if time move on and you have other songs, but because of that song, that's still you. So even if you moved on and you changed, I mean your views, your beliefs, your values changed. You've learned a lot of things na as you grow older, pero ikaw pa rin yun. So it's a part of you that you really can't, parang hindi ka pwedeng maka-escape doon. Parang I mean, hindi na mawawala.
It's
Even
history.
Oo. So, ang galing lang how yung power ng song na naka-attach sa person, dun sa artist, no? And how people would deem it to be like that din. Like kasi how people would get it in diba? Yung mga nakikinig. No, na in-attach na nila sa'yo yun Parang maka-mark na yun sa'yo. Ikaw yun. No
parang
matter,
tattoo.
Parang na-tattoo siya kahit na iba na, or kung ilan
Permanent.
yung kumanta, o kailang beses na siya na-revise or gano'n. Nakaano na yun siya sa'yo
Parang siyang anak. It's part of your lineage. It's from you. It will always be from you and part of you. So,
kasi gusto ko lang mag-share. I know, like for me, kasi recently, parang ako, naganon din ako. Parang, ayokong kantayin yung Torete. Ayoko na, kasi, like, I moved on, I'm not with the band anymore. But then producers would always request, can you sing that? And then, no, meron ako na parang, hindi, ayoko. So, pag may nag-guest, sa live, kinakanta ko siya. Pero pag halimbawa may guesting or like halimbawa video online show or sa hindi ko siya kinakanta. Parang hindi ko siya sinasama sa list.
Set
But
list mo.
now, because maybe we've been doing this song and focus and talking to other artists, and then I've been hanging out with my my peers in the industry, and they would tell me, Acel, that's your legacy. That's part of you. That's who you are. That's you. Why not? Why not? Why not sing that song? Kasi I would say na, no, I don't want to, kasi may Moonstar pa eh. No, I won't. No, but that's your voice. That's you. You sang it. It became popular when your voice was there. And so now, that's why if you would, nung ni-guest ako sa RX concert series, I was thinking, ikakantayin ko ba? Pero hindi na ako naging hesitant. Kinanta ko siya. Kasi usually, I won't. Para wala na lang, pero, and then I realized, nga, that's part of me. Why would I not sing it if other people covers it? Why will I not sing it? So ngayon, naging mas free ako na, okay, I'll just sing it, na walang issue. Parang, okay, kantahin ko. Ako naman yung kumanta nun, so bakit hindi ko kakantahin? So mas naging free ako ngayon. Kaya makikita mo, like, sa mga parties or I would sing it. Before, I would, ano na lang, yung ibang kanta na lang. Ganon. So ngayon, so I get what she's saying. So I can relate. And
I'm happy for you. You deserve it. You deserve to sing your history with pride. I mean, personal time ba to?
Personal time. Pero
personal time pala to. Hindi, seryoso, I'm really happy for you. So,
it takes also, like, nakakatuwa din that I'm surrounded with, I have peers like that na would encourage and would be positive. No, alam mo yun. So, yun.
Alam mo, may sabihin ako, tapos nakalimutan ko. Kasi wow, ganon. Wala lang. Nakalimutan ko talaga. May sabihin talaga ako. Pero nakalimutan ko. Sobrang ako. Na-intuit ako. Yun, last. Okay, so pinaka-last ko lang is, may mga nakita akong meme online about being a musician or an artist na, your art lives forever. It's the things that, it's something that will be implanted to the world forever. It immortalizes us, diba? Yung things. And, totoo yung sinabi ko kanina when I was talking to her, na di ko talaga alam na she's, hindi man retired, pero like, alam mo yun, she took a break. Because, yun nga, like, nandun
it's
yung
being
song.
played.
Parang, marami naman kayong peers that are still active. So, hindi ko siya na-absorb. Hindi ko rin napansin. Because, parang when you're, I guess she's really at that point that the song works even if you're chill. Alam mo yung pag mayaman ka, sinasabi nila, let your money work for you, diba?
Dahil mo kasi investment.
It works. Acel, yeah. Talk to Acel for investments. but seryoso, on a serious note, parang, when they say you're rich, like on a monetary level, your money works for you. Diba they say it that way? But then, I think there's a version of that in artists, that you're rich as an artist when your art works for you. And you don't even have to keep on singing it. Like, she's paid her dues, I think. I mean, she's done her part. She sang it 6 times a week, even without a voice. She's done her sacrifice.
Yeah.
And then now, the work is done. It sings on its own without her having to stand on stage. And imagine if, choir, kahit ako one day, choir, tumatakbo, naglalakad yung kanta ko. Hindi tumatakbo. Yung sa inyo, nagsisprint eh. Like, umaabot sa mili-mili ako. Like, lumabas na ng bahay, ganyan. Nakakaligo mag-isa. Parang, feeling ko sobrang grabe na yun for me. Kasi, it's like, your art moves, you gave it legs, you did the labor so that it could walk. And I think there's so much...
siya.
There's so much respect to you sa inyo. Like, not just Hannah, but sa'yo, sa peers mo. Because you guys you're still here. Even if you guys stop singing live, you guys are still here. Imagine that. You don't even have to do it anymore. You could do other things. You could do new things. And that part of you could do it on its own. It's like having multiple companies and CEO ka. Tapos yung iba, hindi mo na kailangan upuan. Diba? Parang marami ka ng investments. Ito kumikita na mag-isa. Tapos you could focus on other things. Fail. Keep on failing. do experiments na hindi same yung level of impact, but it's okay because you have something that walks on its own. So ako, I think that's being rich. Totoo lang. Like, people say it's money. It works for you. But grabe, for artists, imagine, your investments die when you die. It goes to the next person. But your songs live, what, up to 50 years? And it becomes everybody else's, like a seed to the soil. It grows like a tree. Everybody could sing it for free after 50 years till you die. I mean, for those who don't know, if you apply it sa National Library or anything, like if you copyright it, you get like a parang titulo sa lupa. And it says there that you own the song until 50 years after you die. Like your family could earn from it. And after that, it's everybody else's. It's like Happy Birthday. Everybody could sing it na for free. Diba? Tama, diba, Acel? So,
Public domain.
sorry. Weird ko. Ayun, ako, for me, yun, it's like, imagine, diba? It's like, no amount of rich people could do it like artists do. It's like, you guys are rich. So, ako, that's how I feel about you guys. Like, whenever I talk to you, parang grabe, no? Parang these people are rich and they don't realize it. It's like sobrang rich na your songs sing without you, diba? And you touch lives without knowing. And you don't even have to sing it. You guys could be 80 years old and you immortalize a portion of yourself. You still sing on the radio the same way you did before. And yun lang. Parang feeling ko lang people forget how rich they are beyond money. And I'm really happy to have people like this. Wala lang yun. Yun yung na-feel ko. Kaya hindi ko agad sinabi sa'yo before. Di ba minsan nag-a-align tayo before we record this. So parang naisip ko siya habang, alam mo yun, nangyayari siya kanina and gusto ko siya i-share sa'yo. Like this. Kasi, wala lang.
Thank you for, articulating that. No? Articulating that na ganun siya kalaki, no? I mean, in that, how you see it. And sometimes, siguro, we tend to forget, like me as an artist, because we're always focused on creating new things palagi, and then we forget na, no, itong nagawa before. Like, I didn't write naman yung naging hit song na nakadikit sa pangalan ko, but I sang it. Pero no, yun yung ang galing lang how powerful yung music. And I guess ang daming elements din na naka-help contribute to where it is now, no? Kung ano yung pinagdaanan ng song na yun. Like for example sa kanya din, no, like I mean the bandmates, the people behind it, the producers, the publisher, the one who marketed it, like for us, Alpha, pareho kami, Alpha Records. So thank you, Sir Alvin De Vera, shout out. Yun, who really invested. Parang they saw something na, hey, this is something that is worth, parang worth the money that I would invest. Na mag-shell out. Kasi syempre, they are the one who invested on it, like with regards to marketing, the tour. Kasi may tour yan eh. Mall tour, provincial tour, and everything. Just so that the songs will be heard. And sobra akong grateful, looking back, sa mga tao behind the success of this song. And also, the people who would vote. Yun nga, yung mga nakikinig and who would watch us perform and who would really parang appreciate. Kasi I think that adds to parang yung buhay nung song. Parang nadidiligan siya ng nadidiligan because of these things, yung mga different elements na yon that makes that song, yung longevity niya, no? Dun na-achieve, and sobrang wala lang, I'm grateful. And maganda that you were able to articulate it na, nga, no, parang, baka, mawala na ako. Nagpaalam. Di ba? Narinig mo sa video ko pa rin yung torete. I mean, mga
at ikaw yung, at ilang,
alam mo yun.
Alam mo, Acel, hindi mo nare-realize, yung batch ko, sobrang daming kumakanta na gustong maging kaboses ka. So, huwag mong kakalimutan yun. Like, isipin mo, ilang tao yung naririnig mo nagko-cover na parang hinahabol yung pagkanta mo. Isipin mo, bakit? 'Di ba? I'm sure ako ikaw dumaan ka rin doon na may mga gusto kang
yung
songs na parang
mga
yung
idol ko.
nire-respect mong voice na may influence.
Ginagaya
And
ko.
sure ako, sobrang dami mong na-influence. And a song is not a song without its voice. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I'm not a great songwriter yet to share this, pero feeling ko lang, ako, how I see music is, when we decide it's finished, it's decided based on what we allow to be in that song, and you were allowed to be in that song, and to be part of it, it means you are one of the song. Like, ako, solo artist ako, I've written a lot of songs. But I don't just let anyone in those songs. And those songs don't allow just anyone to be there. So, if may mga binato yung mga band friends ko, di ko alam kung bandmates kami, pero hindi kasi kami banda, pero like, they've stuck with me through this creative journey, and whatever is allowed, or whatever it felt like, uy, ang ganda, diba? You gave it more life. It's part of it. And you are part of that song. So, okay, there are words, there are melodies, and then there's the voice. Sabi nga ni Sir Venny sa tour, I attended this workshop sa songwriting. Tapos siya, di ba, hindi naman siya kumakanta. Songwriter siya. Pero parang ang sinasabi niya is, as a songwriter, finding the right voice is a make or break for a song. It's part of the songwriting. Part of songwriting is choosing the voice to sing it. So if you're a singer-songwriter and you are selfish enough to not understand that this song is not for your voice, if you're not seeing it as a songwriting as an art, diba? Para siya marketing eh. Parang pag ako ba gumawa ng campaign ko, ng tagline, ng visual, ako rin dapat yung endorser. Hindi naman eh.
Hindi naman.
Diba? Yung endorser is yung endorser. Part siya ng campaign. Ako yung nagsulat ng campaign. Diba? Pero yung, diba, pagka director ka ba, iba, walang credit sa writer? Or pag writer ka ba, walang credit sa director? Hindi ba naka-credit sa artista kahit iba nagsulat? I mean, I think it's a whole process na when you put it out there and it's launched, it's a whole thing, and you're part of that whole thing. So you're equally, you're not the songwriter, but you're the creator, part of the creator of it, because you gave it a body. It's like, alam mo yun, maybe the words and the melody are the song, but the physical form, that's the voice. That's what people hear. That's what gets to people. That's the bridge to get the message out. And I think you don't burn the bridge, diba? You don't dismiss the bridge and say, uy, ang ganda, pero di mo puntahan. Para saan, diba? So, napakadami kong sinasabi today. I'm so sorry. Pero alam mo yun, parang feeling ko lang, like, sobrang daming magagandang points today na sobrang wala lang. Na-existential ako kanina, actually, talaga. Para medyo ako na-inspire ako to keep on writing. Kasi, grabe, parang kung umabot ka dun, na hindi mo alam na umaandar yung kanta mo nang wala ka. Parang grabe naman yun, di ba? Parang grabe kayo lahat. So, lahat ng nakakausap natin sa show na to. And pati yung mga paparating pa lang. Like, we've interviewed new artists. Tapos makikita mo yung excitement nila. Tapos like, parang na-realize ko, parang I look forward to them being like you guys. Na, alam mo yun, you guys have something. Na you guys could have kids and you're still artists. Grabe, diba? Alam mo yun? You don't pause a career. It's just there. So, wala lang. Yun.
Grabe naman, Denice. Wow.
Sorry.
Speechless tuloy ako na makasalita.
Mag-usap na tayo after nito kasi marami tayong feelings, diba? So, ayun. Okay. So,
Okay, so yun na.
Yun na. Okay, nahaba na kami. Like, siguro,
haba na to, 1 hour na to.
Hannah, if you're listening, diba? Imagine, your story brought out inspiration in both of us. So, thank you for being on the show and going out of your cave. And we look forward to your turtle race. Kasi ako din.
Yeah.
At si Acel din, turtles kami. In our own way. Ang dami, ako, nung tinanong mo si Hannah kung ano yung mga suntok sa buwan, yung para sa kanya, alam mo yun?
Oh, and going back to the music.
Ako, like, yung buong thing, suntok sa buwan. Nandun pa lang ako. Diba? Kasi,
Well, malay mo naman. Like, I mean, when, sabi nga niya, diba, when she was starting, when they were creating that song, they're not thinking about anything. They were not expecting. But it just happened. I mean,
masaya talaga.
well,
Sobrang saya mag-music.
So, just create and create.
Feeds the soul. It's
create lang na
needed.
create. Parang farmer nga.
Sabi
Plant
ko
ka
nga,
lang ng plant.
lagi ko sinasabi kay Kim, na, pag namatay ako, baka mas matalino yung mga anak ko. 'Di ba? They could share the
Ano?
song better. Hindi, kasi sometimes we are too insecure. 'Di ba? We are too insecure about our own song that we don't see the good in it. Tapos imagine mo kung kunwari nagkaroon ka ng anak na negosyante. Tapos like,
Baka
bebenta
mas
ko lahat ng
magaling
mga
pang
kantang to.
ibenta.
Oo.
Oo.
'Di ba? Sa future,
Mas
anak ko,
kumita pa siya.
or pag nagka-apo ako, tapos i-play mo tong recording na to sa apo ko, tapos sabihin mo sa kanya, monetize ka. Sell out your lola, gano'n.
Alam mo, ang problem lang, no, na usually pag artist, no, parang hindi, sana meron din tayong business sense or that
Oh,
entrepreneur
nakakatawa. Grabe.
mind. No, like, ako, gusto ko lang mag-create Parang,
Oh,
nasa-stress ako with other things with
alam mo,
regards
Acel,
to music business. No?
hello, 'di ba lagi mo sinasabi, CEO si Denice. Grabe, may marketing ako. Guys, yung naririnig yung passion fruit marketing na maraming
Sa kanya yon
kliyente.
guys. Siya
Sa akin
may-ari
yun.
niyan. Ang lalaki ng mga kliyente niyan.
Pero, pag tungkol sa akin, wala na. Buy marketing, music na lang. Hindi totoo siya. It's really, like,
Pag sa sarili mo, 'di ba? Parang
I guess
ano ka?
oy,
Ano ba 'yun?
Ganun.
Kaya nga, I think kaya artists needs a manager and they need someone to represent them. Kasi as an artist, parang I don't know, parang ano ba 'yun, psychological? Parang you're not that, parang hindi mo maano yung art mo, hindi mo I don't know, siguro
Oo.
hindi mo ma-brag, hindi mo siya ma- mayabang, ano ba tawag doon?
Alam mo,
Kaya hindi mo mabenta yung sarili mo kasi parang nahihiya, ewan ko, well, I'm speaking on my behalf, no? Parang, even na ang tagal ko na sa industriya, pero nahihiya akong ibenta yung sarili ko. I mean, I just have yung parang minsan yan, nagpo-post na lang ako, social media ko, anong ginagawa ko, pero I still need someone to represent me, to pitch me, or to pitch for me, like, I mean, ko, ibenta ko to represent me, ganon. Hindi ko kaya mag-isa.
alam mo, siguro part of being an artist is being vulnerable talaga. Like, you really need to be that para makagawa ka. Tapos, yun din yung Achilles heel mo to push yourself on another perspective. Ako talaga, I can't do it both. I mean, I know people think I do it both. I do it like an artist pa din when I do my marketing. Trust me when I say I know what to do to get it everywhere, but I really can't get myself to do the strategic things. The non-creative
Pag sa music
marketing.
mo,
Oh,
pag
'di
sa
ba pag
sarili mo.
pag marketing kasi two types naman 'yan, the creative messaging, yung mga campaign, fun 'yun. Creative artist pa din 'yun. 'Yun kaya ko ipagsabay. Pero when it comes to strategies, parang like nacho-choke ako to even push yourself. Sobrang iba siya. Wow, lumayo na. Okay. So and that
Okay.
and that was our focus sessions for today. Ayun, thanks Hannah for being with us. Thanks din sa lahat ng guests natin, 'di ba? Kasi, Acel and I, we keep on making music because we talk to people like these and we realize a lot about ourselves. Therapy talaga namin to, di nila. Joke lang. Sa atin talaga to.
Ano namin to pang inner healing deliverance namin.
Oo, deep. Grabe. Ayun, so it's nice to be back talaga. Anyway, so yun. Ayun, so guys, don't forget to subscribe. Follow Acel and me, Acel,
Yeah, please.
ACL.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Okay, I have a new single. It's out now. It's entitled If You Only Knew. It's under Sony Music Philippines and it's available in all digital platforms. So please do follow me in my Spotify account, ACEL, Acel. Yeah, and my
Yes.
YouTube channel is Acel Music. Please do subscribe. And thank you for your support. And I hope you like the new songs I've been releasing. Yeah, release lang na release.
Yes. And ako, Denice Lau. So, ideally, when this drops, I have a song already. Sana. And, maaga kasi kami nag-record ni Acel eh. So, by this time, please do check me out. Like, I hope to be like the people we interview here. So, I mean, by that, I mean, fulfilled, fully creative, and, artist from within. Na sana matapos na tong imposter syndrome ko. So, ino-own ko siya. I'm releasing a song again. And I hope you guys could listen to my stuff too. Ayun, and subscribe to Song and Focus. We're everywhere. So ayun. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.